around you because they thought it was embarrassing. They thought you were embarrassing. They thought whatever you were doing was embarrassing, but now you're going to be making an embarrassing amount of money. Okay? Your money gonna be surpassing some of them. How, Sway? May this find the right people at the right time, okay? This abundance energy here that spirit is guiding you towards, and this money, this energy of value. Thank you, God. Thank you, universe. Here, help me deliver this message here, okay? It's not just any type of money, because you know and you have learned that all money is good money. Not all money is good money. Some money come in with chains. Some opportunities really ain't worth it, okay? This is a collective that has been rejected. This is a collective that has been denied. This is a collective here, and I'm hearing things like humiliation rituals that you guys thought at some points in your life, am I tripping out? Is this really humiliation rituals? Is this really destiny swaps? What is this? Okay? Is it me? You know your stories best. Let's go ahead and get into this. But that's the channel I got, was your money is going up. Spirit keep talking to me, interesting. Spirit keep talking to me. Yeah, you guys are really getting comfortable with God talking to you. You being locked into fate like this, okay? Your intuitive gifts you're getting more comfortable with here, okay? And you're willing, you're ready, okay, to open your third eye more. You're ready for increases in your life, in the right areas of your life. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels. You know what it's like to be a lone wolf here. You know what it's like to not feel good enough for certain people. And you're at a point in your life where you're like, I just need to feel good enough for God, because I know if I feel good enough for God and good enough for myself here, all right, then I'm going to be divinely guided towards, and I'm going to attract the right things, the right people, the right environments, the right situations. That's good enough for me. That's good enough for me. All right, let's go ahead and get into this. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels. I literally, guys, I didn't write down this channel, and most channels I don't. I will like get sometimes the channel, and I'm in communication with God, in communication with, the angels here for the collective right before, as I'm getting ready. And I got this channel. I was in the restroom, and I was like, oh, okay. All right, here we go. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels, for this collective. We have the sun, happiness, joy, leadership, spotlight energy here, fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sag coming up here, number 10. Okay, completions. This energy is big. We talked about this already. We talked about this, and you talked about this with God. You talked about this here in your journals. This is stuff you've manifested. It's coming to light. It's coming to light because you're owning your light. You're owning your lights. Okay? You're recognizing your greatness. You're not becoming great. Yes, there's a journey of becoming, but you've been great. So yes, you are becoming, but you've been. You've been great. Okay? You have been the light even when you wasn't even feeling all that great. Okay? You have put smiles. You know your story. You have put smiles on people's faces here when you didn't even really want to smile sometimes here. You guys may be the type of people you just genuinely want people to be happy. You genuinely want to have a good time, okay? Maybe a lot of life. There was a podcast. You guys know how I am with names, especially when I'm channeling. But there was this podcast, and I just saw the snippet, okay? And I believe it was Diary of a CEO. And I don't remember who he was interviewing, but basically this man was saying a lot of very funny children came from families who nothing funny was really going on. And that's not the story for everyone, but sometimes very funny people came from parents where the situation or their parents were not happy or funny people at all. And we hear that all the time, okay? But we have the sun. We have the sun. People have seen you. There has been Spirit saying at least 3 people in your life that has seen you as the sun, the moon, and the stars. Your presence has been life-changing. It has been a necessity. Okay? You have been needed. Needed. They needed that conversation. They needed that hug. You guys, memories may be coming up as I say this, and I'm so sorry. I don't mean to trigger the waterworks, but it's okay to feel, because this is a collective that actually wants a life of feeling. You want life, and you're manifesting this life, by the way, that feels warm. Okay? This is a collective that's like, I don't need a cold world. You've known cold. I don't. I really don't. You guys, truly, you're the type of people that you see videos, you're scrolling, whatever it is, and you be crying for other people you never even met, bawling your eyes out, wondering why the world is like this. It may have been hard for you to call on God, to call on your angels, okay? When you've got in your head about, like, why? Is it worth it? Is it worth it? And as I just said that, I'm hearing God is about to show you how worth it actually is and why it's worth it. This Scorpio season is going to feel like another spiritual awakening. There's going to be some moment that you have. For some of you, you're really going to be able to give your testimonies in the Scorpio season, or you're going to have some type of experience, a divine experience here, okay? A dream could be significant. But yeah, you're going to have an experience and you're like, you know what? It's not just worth it to keep going. There's something that's going to happen that's going to make you feel like this is no if, and, or but. I have to. That's literally what I heard. There's an I have to. I have to make it. Now, this is going to mean something different to everyone. And I have to. Okay? I'm hearing God is about to revitalize you. You know how to find inspiration. You're watching these videos. But there's some feeling with the sun coming in. There are some moments coming in very, very soon that's going to be life-changing. And for some of you, what's going to shock you is how simple it actually is going to be. How simple it's going to be. How when everything just clicks, that light bulb moment. Okay, where you feel so connected to the divine. Thank you, Spirit. You're getting reconnected this Scorpio season. Again, this is going to mean something different and apply differently to everyone here. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels. I can't make this up. I can't make this up. Double Leo energy. All right, ignore the nails. That needs to be revitalized, okay? That's a whole soul lesson, but we're going to get to that because very interesting metaphors. You guys are such alchemists, which fire energy, yeah, you alchemize everything, you transmute everything, okay? Everything that you go through truly is a catalyst. Strength. There's a strength. There's, it's not even, I can't even describe this feeling. There's going to be an undescribable feeling that you're going to feel very, very soon. A very personal moment with God and with your angels coming in here. All right? The divine is going to know how to meet you, how to present itself to you. This could be a loved one on the other side of visitation. The Scorpio season, the veil is thin. Could be a visitation coming in here, okay? Right time, right place, right moment. Could be an opportunity. But there's a miracle. There's a gift coming into Scorpio season for you. Let's go ahead and talk about the breaking, because Spirit is guiding me to talk about that. My nail's breaking, and I don't mind sharing with you guys, but usually where I am, there's a lot of spiritual energy, okay? And especially my own. And my aunt was in my kitchen, and she literally got goosebumps. She was like, what in the world? And she's very intuitive. My family's West Indian, Caribbean. It runs in my family. And she said she was by the sink, and she watched a plant. This plant is a snake plant as well. She was nowhere near the plant, and she watched it fall as if someone pushed it. and it was resting on this plate, and the plate shattered all over the kitchen floor. So when I went downstairs very calm, very, very calm. Everything in me in that moment, there was not, even though it seemed like a dramatic situation, I didn't even really mention to her, and I didn't make it a big deal because she was a little shaken up that that had happened before with that same plant. And I was nowhere near it. I was by the sink as well. And it happened. And in this moment, literally, I felt this, again, just spiritual strength, and it was just grace. While I am an intuitive, and I'm like, okay, someone could be messing, whatever this is, somebody trying it. There's a lot of new opportunities blossoming in my life, okay? I just had some falling out with some people. It is what it is. Nothing in me felt this, oh, I need to cleanse and do this and da. No, I felt very graceful. Very graceful. And I feel like, thank you, Spirit, thank you, angels here. Even with my nail breaking, yeah, yesterday here, I was fidgeting with some things, and I had just gotten these nails done last week. Nail popped off. Graceful. Okay, whatever. Moving forward. Moving forward. Now, I'm saying this because Cinderella has been coming up for a while. A lot of these movies here, okay, that has to do with like kings, queens here. With this level up and with this divine connection here, with this increase in faith, increase in your foresight, your spiritual sight, your feelings, this is not just the way you guys are so prepared for this life, forever prepared for the next chapter, for the day, equipped, okay, and blessed. A lot of people can just see spirituality and intuition here, okay, as reading the room, reading people and stuff, and you got that. But the beautiful thing about y'all is your connection to the other side, your connection to God, to your angels. You know you are protected. And guess what? Some people quite literally block their blessings because they don't believe they are protected. It can be very scary to have. It can be very scary. You become very vulnerable when you have. You become very vulnerable. Some people do not continue with their dreams because they're actually terrified, whether or not they realize it, to have more money. They're terrified here to live in a nice place because it makes them a target. Okay? This is why the Scorpio season is so important, and you guys are, I'm trying to find the right words, but you're getting the most of it. The most of this healing, okay? This is your feel-good life. This is your feel-good life. Like, when I say that things are going to get very, very, very good, you are going to get significantly healthier and happier, okay? This collective, your purpose is to be an angel on earth. Now, that doesn't mean there isn't duality, but like, your purpose is to enjoy your life. And as I say this, I know some resistance could be coming up, and you could be like, well, this is the story that has been. What do you mean? God is going to show you what I mean very soon. This is your feel-good life, and you know what? The experiences that are unfolding for you right now are experiences that will feel incredible, but it's not that much of a surprise. You knew. You knew on some level. You've already gotten these visions. You've dreamt about this here, okay? It's going to make you question, did I manifest this? Was this destined? What if I told you that you were going to get more rewards from enjoying? A lot of you guys, your purpose is to enjoy your life. And it may seem very superficial. Now, that does not mean don't speak up for certain causes, but many things can be true at one time. Doesn't mean that there isn't going to be challenges, but you have to understand that this turnaround right now, the path that you're on right now, is the best path. You're on your highest path. And if this is truly for you, this video is going to be a bit shorter today. You know that. If this is truly for you, I'm just saying something that you already know. This found you for a reason. Trust your process. Last thing I do want to say is this is a channel that came up. I forgot it, but I was meant to say it right now in this moment. They didn't break you. And that is about to be very apparent and shocking. Spirit has been saying it. This breakthrough is going to be shocking. Well, Natija, when is the breakthrough? You'll know. You are in the loop. You will know, and you will feel it. Oh, this is it. This is what's happening. Okay. When you are, some of you guys may understand this, but when you are tripping, okay, or if some, I don't know if I can, how much can I say, okay, when you're tripping, spiritually tripping, if you get what I mean, you get it if you want to get it, all right? If you don't know what I'm talking about, maybe ask someone in comments, but spiritual tripping, there's a peak moment, right? There's a peak moment, and sometimes what I do when I am tripping, I use it for, spiritual healing purposes. And with the people I'm around, I say, there's a code word, and I'll say the code word. All right. This Scorpio season is going to feel very trippy. The moment coming up is going to feel very trippy. And that's why it's really hard for me to describe the feeling, because only you will be able to describe this. Only you will have the right words for this testimony, the right words for this feeling. But it's coming. They did not break you. You're about to break the bank. They didn't break you at all. Okay? And it's going to be very apparent to some people that, oh my gosh, they're going to look at whatever they thought they won. They're going to look at whatever they thought they got away with, or where they got away, and be like, yo, while I was doing all of this, trying to cause some mess, okay, you were on a path of thriving. You were on a path of thriving. Okay, they may have won whatever battles, and you're winning at life. This is the life you're meant to win. This is a life you're meant to be happy. And you're going to experience that happiness. Life is about to get so beautiful. And so it is. You got this. I love you guys.